Welcome to this video on highlighting and annotations in Zotero 8. In this demonstration, I'll model note-taking for a literature review by thinking aloud as I read scholarly articles. You'll hear how I decide what to highlight, see the color system I use, and have time to process the reading alongside me. This isn't a quick 2-minute video, but by the end, you'll understand how intentional highlighting and annotations can help you build a stronger literature review. Click the arrow next to the source title to reveal the PDF. Then double-click it to open the article inside Zotero, where all of your note-taking tools are available. As we covered in earlier videos, don't read the article straight through. Start at the end and decide what matters for your literature review, pausing to ask whether a passage is a definition, a main claim, or supporting or critical evidence, and then highlight it using the color system we introduced earlier. As I read the first article, I see the phrase working memory. I pause and ask whether I need this definition. I decide yes, so I highlight it in gray to mark it as a definition. Zotero places the highlighted text in a box on the left. Under that quote, I add an annotation explaining that this is a definition of working memory, not a restatement. If I need a definition later for my literature review, this is the one, and now it's marked so I don't have to search for it again. As I continue reading, I come across a 3-component model. I decide this is a crucial concept, so I highlight it in red. What I want to remember is that memory is presented as a system with different parts working together. I annotate that idea by noting that memory is a system, which is new for me. When I finish this article, I go back to the folder and open the next full text. In this article, the authors argue that forgetting is an active process. I highlight that claim in red and annotate that forgetting is something the brain actively does, not something that happens accidentally. Back in the folder, I open the third article. Here, I find both an important idea and supporting evidence. I highlight the main idea in red, noting that remembering something can actually change the memory itself. Then, I highlight the supporting explanation in green, annotating how that memory change happens. This keeps the concept and evidence clearly connected but distinct. Moving to the next article, I see another definition already marked in gray, this time for childhood amnesia. Later, I find that participants of all ages could report who, what, when, where, and why. From reading the rest of the article, I know this relates to a debate about episodic versus semantic memory. I don't fully understand that yet, so I highlight this section in orange and annotate that there is disagreement about whether language alone proves episodic memory. I flag it to return to later rather than resolving it now. I also mark another debated point about whether self-awareness can be inferred from language use. These debated areas are often the most interesting to write about later. If I need help understanding them, this is where I might use AI to get a simple explanation, just for understanding, not for my paper. In green, I also highlight evidence showing that parents verified 95% of reported memories, which supports the study's findings. Now, I return to the folder and open the right-hand panel. When I click on a full-text PDF, all my highlights and annotations appear here. These are not polished notes yet, they're rough thinking. I don't fully understand everything, but I've marked what matters. The colors carry into the annotations, so I can quickly see whether something is a definition, a key idea, or a disagreement. Finally, note that these rough annotations do not appear under the item titles. Only polished notes do. The next step is to come back later, turn these annotations into polished notes, and use them to build the literature review. See you in the next video.